Woo! What's up, everybody? How you feeling? Midday. Gotta love it. Don't make me stop playing some goddamn brighter days or some shit, man. Woo! Hey, what's up, everybody? A little midday magic going on. Chaos. I sent you the link. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna try it again. So there must be some weird shit going on. What's up, Rashid?
Woo! What's going on, Charles?
What's up? A little midday stream, a little storytelling.
Yeah, man. Hey, check. Yeah, you see I post your name in that little wrestling debate I had on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I was on there talking with him. I told them boys, I said, hey, not only I talk it, I live it. We can still do it today.
Sometimes you got a style and profile.
Hey, man.
I tell you, it's funny. I was out with some homeboys yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And we were having a conversation. My homeboy was like, "This is the reason why I'm starting to not understand black women." And of course, these two black women at the bar, at this little restaurant we were at, looked at us. And this is the shit that I say on the live streams. There's two types of black women.
You say what
The
now?
one I said there's two types of black women. There's the ones who will sit down and have a conversation with you and and try to understand what you're about.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, there are black women who do um, acknowledge that there's flaws, acknowledge that there's some things they could do on their part. But yet, it was the friend who had, a bug up her ass saying, see, there's a lot of black women who work, make money, own houses, do things. And I'm like, shorty, it's not about that. Why are we looking for you and your money? Are y'all men?
Lead with say the lead with the pocket.
Exactly. And that mentality is the reason why so many don't get married. I'm still trying to figure out where do you get this notion that we want you for your money? Like my whole thing is this. Shorty, that's all good, but we're not looking for all
Yeah. It's a YouTuber. Me and my wife was talking about her the other day, and she was saying that the lady is up to about like 6 figures and stuff like that. I mean, well, 7 figures. And I was like, nah, she is 6 figures. I was like, be the case that it be. If she's at 6 figures and she's looking for a dude, she's gonna look for a dude to round her money, just like a lot of those celebrities do. They don't go after the basic guy.
that.
They end up going after those guys that same status, and when they get screwed over and everything, they look like, damn, why the fuck is my life fucked up? I keep getting these no good ass dudes with money.
And it's purpose because a lot of them want control. A lot of them want control.
Yeah,
And when you realize this, a good friend of mine at the department once said it. There's a lot of these chicks who dealt with these higher level men. They will be forced to submit to them. Think about that. This one chick who was a fucking curmudgeon. If my man Mike is listening, I wish he would come on. Oh yeah, Panther was black for sure. Shout out to Grandpa Huxley, rest in power. See, when me, Mike, and my other boy, tried to explain to this lady, why do y'all go for the lowest common denominator when it comes to men? And when she had this dude come in, right? Guess how he was dressed? You a late 20, early 30-year-old man dressing like a goddamn teenager with your pants off your ass. Like, grow the fuck up. You feel me? At some point, you gotta grow the fuck up as a man. That's not cute.
yep,
That is not cute. And you can't say, oh, there aren't any good men out there because you're not looking for any. Let's call you out on your bullshit. You're not looking for good men. You're looking for either men that control you or men that you control.
yeah,
Regardless.
yep. They looking for the weakling that they can, what I'm saying, put in place when shit gets south. I
Yeah,
mean, same situation happened with a lot of women who go in an abusive relationship, and instead of them saying when the abusive relationship was going through, like, man, I'm not gonna sit here and take this guy beating on me. They say, well, when the next guy come along, I'm not gonna take it from him. So they treat the next guy like shit. But as far as that guy who was beating on you, and you never stood up yourself for them, but you had this whole notion to stand up to the next guy, even though this guy's like at your feet, loving you. Everything the ground you walk on is, oh, this motherfucker, he gonna learn.
yeah. And what makes it crazy is that before she's gassing this guy up, and her friend, she tells the truth about her other friend. Like, she's always been like that. She's always been angry. And of course, she was jealous because the three of us were in an engaging conversation with the other lady. So she tried to basically start some shit with the guy who dressed like a fuckboy. And he told a man, like, you shouldn't look at her. Why are you looking at her like that? You're like, who the fuck you talking to? And she has the audacity to wink at him. And you're like, what the fuck's going on, man? You're a shit starter because you didn't get any attention. Because you didn't get attention. Ain't that about a bitch? Tyrone Church, what's up?
Yeah.
See, the manipulative bullshit that she tried to pull, getting two grown men about to throw down over her raggedy ass. And this is the reason why. Yeah, your body's nice, but you tattooed like a goddamn World War II sailor. You're about as abrasive as fucking heavy grit sandpaper. And she thinks that, well, a lot of women out there, no, you're mad. You're angry. And you're projecting, which is the worst shit you can ever do. Oh, I don't want to be this way. But yet, not one damn time that she even offered to fix her bullshit. Just go, fix yourself.
It was like a hook. It was like a hook, line, and sinker. She played the game and see who. She played the game to go out there fishing and see who was gonna catch the bait.
And nobody was taken. And when we gave her plenty of opportunities to speak to us and have us engage in a conversation, she was just bite and act. And I'm not even trying to. That's actually how she said. Ah, all kinds of evil and disdain in her voice. And that's why I say there's two types of black women. There's two types. The type that are willing to have a conversation and the type that aren't. And the entire time, I'm thinking to myself, and I even told the chick, I said, why are you friends with her? Well, we've been friends since 19 to 30 said, she's going to get you so much shit. And I had to, for some reason, the boy was like Miss Cleo giving all kinds of predictions. That's when the whole shit between my homeboy and the dude started. Like, you about to have two niggas get into a beef over what? Because nobody wants to talk to you from under his ass? Because you're mad. Oh, nobody's paying attention to me. I mean, that's part of life. Sweetheart, that is part of life.
Yeah.
But if we try to talk to her, guess what? Turn your ass down like a polo collar. But that's cool though because it benefits her. It makes her look pretty. Makes her ego jump. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Femininity makes a lot of women much more physically attractive than what they truly are, man. Try being a goddamn woman for once, and it will benefit you. And I constantly see this appraisal, this I think I'm better than you bullshit. And it's like, yo, you are gonna be the one who fucks over a lot of dudes. You're gonna be the one that gets a lot of dudes locked up in prison, and so on and so forth. For what? Because of ego. You couldn't be a humble woman.
You had to be the curmudgeon. You had to think you're better than everybody. And because you had to open up your big ass mouth, what's the matter? When we said we're not even going to talk to you anymore, you still trying to start shit. And I'm confused. Like, I wish there were females watching me right now that could get on the panel and please explain to me, why do you protect friends like this? Why? Do you know the answer, Rashid? I'm like, yo, I'm confused. I'm going to post the link in the chat for people who want to come in. Like, somebody needs to explain this shit to me. Like, people hate the stereotypes, but why do you go out of your way to keep them living, to keep them going, to give them fruition, to make them self-fulfilling prophecies? Like, I'm so confused. Like, the whole time you had one woman who was ladylike, who took pride in being a wife, and you had another chick who took pride in being a bitch. But then her homegirl, who we were having an engaging conversation with, put Shorty's game out. Like, she brought the fuck boy there to pay for the drinks and the food, but yet you also gassing him up to be your pit bull for what? Because you're upset, you're mad, nobody's giving you attention. He could play the simp who's gonna fight your battles and pay for your fucking belongings, but you don't respect them either. It's a damn shame. Damn shame.
Hey, Charles. It was a crazy situation, something similar, well, not too much, but it was a girl in high school. Well, two girls actually was messing with this guy I know, and the guy actually, playing with one of the girls. He did something to one girl, and it was out of the way. And then the other girl, she was kind of in a situation of like, why you not messing with me type deal. So she ended up getting him in trouble, getting the guy expelled from school because of what he did.
Hmm.
All because he wasn't feeling her or was coming at her the same way as he was doing the other girl.
Yeah.
Like, why not? If you're not gonna show me any love, I'm gonna, throw your name in the dirt or do this and that to you to make you look a different type of way you are.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't even feeling her. I mean, the girl, she was decent, but it just wasn't his type. So versus her just saying, "Hey, it is what it is. It's not my day." She's like, "Well, if you're not feeling me, shit, you going down."
But yeah, but burn the whole damn house down.
Yep. Sure.
You know, the hell to anybody who's in it.
Yeah. A lot of these women, when it come down to it, if you're not selecting them, I mean, that's just like the whole ugly girl status to where when all the girls go out to hang out with their girlfriends, you got it's like the comedians always say, got the one ugly girl to hold the purse. She might even be ugly. It's just that nobody's choosing her.
Yeah.
She's like that designated friend that always get mad, have the attitudes with everybody. You know, but you ready to go out and hang out with the girls. But as soon as guys come around, it's like you a big lesbian. Damn, why you all up on her?
Mad as shit. Ornery than a motherfucker. I mean, they take that bodyguarding job real serious. Seriously, man. Why are you talking to her? Look like a whole gang of Roseanne.
Yeah, the crazy part, one time I actually messed with a girl like that. She was up there, just blocking on all her friends. So, I did my designated job as a wingman, and I'm like, damn, why you act like that? All right, whatever. All you want to do is just, talk to me or try to fuck. I'm like, is that's not what you want? And she was stuck because she didn't think I was gonna, approach her like that. And, she didn't have no words, and cracked a little smile and everything. And I was like, you acting so angry, like how you expect a man to try to come in? Nah, see, all y'all do is the same. Y'all just want the ass and the places. I'm like, damn. So this is when the truth comes out. You've been hurt before, so you want to give the rap to the world versus just writing it off as that's one bad apple in the bunch. Every guy's like that. So you come and foul on everybody.
Hmm. And she will just burn the whole damn thing down. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, you just want this. Ah. Like, and a lot of these ladies don't actually know they sound like that, by the way. Sound like a 1920s gangster and shit. And I think it's funny as fuck due to that shit. And I'm like, all you do is be a pleasant lady. Be a very pleasant lady. Is that hard to do? Like, when does competing with men get women anywhere?
Can't even tell you.
Like really? Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, when does competing with men get you anywhere? When does being like having this what they call it a resting bitch face? Why forsake your beauty? Does it get you anything that you like? Are you winning? This is what I say to anybody. Are you winning? If not, then do something else. Try being cordial. Try being interesting. Like you said, the chick was like, "All you want is ass." Like, motherfucker, all you want is dick. Like, really?
Yeah, man. It's like I said, that insecurity messes up a lot of women, and not that throw a little crazy at the big girls, but it's every girl that's like that. Everybody always want to throw the big girls up under the bus. Big girls this and big girls. No, don't do that. All these women have that same issue. Even the pretty girls, they have that same issue because they're not prettier than the other girls. You know, it, so it's like, uh, it's a bad situation all the way around.
And it really is because there's a lot of beautiful women who lose out on good men because of their ugly ass attitudes.
Yep.
And you calling ugly? I didn't call you ugly, sweetheart. You think that I'm supposed to give you some pussy? I didn't say that, sweetheart. You just want like I'm just like why be so dramatic? What's up, a well watered lily? Shout out to the panther. You gotta realize it, man. I've met women who are average looking, but their persona and the way they carried themselves was so beautiful that hey, it made them rise a few points. Sometimes that feminine glow is a beautiful thing, and it's not like somebody's trying to beat you down and call you ugly and all this other shit. No, far from it. I'm just starting to see things for what they are. You're not allowed to have a preference as a man. You're not allowed to be vocal about stupidity. All you're supposed to do is just sit there and take it. Just sit your ass there and take my bullshit. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
So you got girls that actually get into relationships with dudes just to do that specific thing. They try to find that weakest link to the point where as soon as he try to commit to her, that's when she come with the wildness.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's nothing needed. There's nothing that's needed to be done. There's nothing. Not one thing needs to be done. You don't have to be nasty about shit. And you're just like, wow, all this for fucking what? Well, I was hurt. Okay, so where's all this? Does that mean you should take it out on everybody? Well,
Yeah.
you gotta understand, it's not the same anymore. Yeah, it's not gonna be, right?
The bad deal is they haven't found that right person because the crazy they always have that theory that there's always somebody for somebody and dealing with that type of situation. The women that are acting like that, they're gonna run into that situation with that guy when you're being nasty to him and he's the same type of nasty. She's not gonna know how to take that situation. Oh, I'm a woman. That's when they pull that. I'm a female. But if you act like a lady, I treat you like a lady. The way you approach me as a guy, so that's how this conversation goes.
Exactly. Do not put yourself in a predicament where you're gonna be disrespected. Even if the guy is being a jackass, know how to just in your feminine energy, know how to gracefully bow out. And I'm just looking at it like this is one of many stories I could tell. I've coached many women. Hey, get in shape. Learn how to cook. Learn how to be interesting. You got a man? Yeah. So, are you going to try to figure out what he likes to do for a hobby? Well, no, why should I? You're like, oh, God. You're like, geez.
Yeah, that's like me, man. I'm approachable. I'm cool with everybody, but when you just come with that craziness for no reason, you probably just met me and you got your nose turned up. Hey, you already starting off the conversation wrong.
Yeah, I tell you. It's crazy because it's not like it's a hard fix. It's not even a hard fix. It's actually a very easy one.
Yeah, you got that. What is that, Norbit or Respucia? That Respucia
Yeah.
energy.
Oh my God. And they be like, we don't act like that. As soon as you leave the damn movie theater. Ah, they messed up my order. Ah.
Dude, soon as you said that, it brought back memories. I was, I was with my actual cousin, and she had a friend. You know, friends about her age, so I think she's around 10, between 10 to 15 years older than me. So the girl was she was a cool individual, but the craziest thing, she really liked me. She was trying to get at me, and I told my cousin, I was like, well, we'll see how this goes. So my cousin and her always go out kicking it and stuff on eat. They go eat out a lot. So we go to restaurants. We might go to a steakhouse. I get the steak. They get the chicken. This is their main course order: chicken, broccoli, and mashed potatoes. Every
Mhm.
restaurant we went to, that's all they got. So at one particular restaurant we went to, it was a steakhouse. I got the steak. They was like, "Damn, the steak is expensive here." I was like, "Why go to a steakhouse to eat chicken?" Went to a Cajun restaurant, and they got the chicken, mashed. It was papados. They got the chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. I got gumbo. I got what else was there? Like shrimp trio, where they had different kinds of shrimp. Um, there was something else I got. I think dirty rice, whatever was the side. And they was like, "Damn, that's expensive." But I'm like, "Why go to a restaurant that specializes in certain things and you're gonna get the basics? You might as well just go to Popeyes or something like that and get that, or just go to a restaurant that does the basics." And the craziest part was when the lady she ordered. That's what turned me all the way off. I was gonna give her a shot, but the only thing that turned me off about her when she stuck her finger in her mashed potatoes, it was like, "This shit is cold." And I'm like, okay, they were trying to make everybody, how the restaurants make everybody get their food at the same time so nobody won't wait. You have to actually tell the waiter, "Hey, I want my food now. I'm not worrying about them. Whether it's hot, I want it now. I don't eat cold food." So they let the waiter know. We don't have to wait. If it's ready, just bring it. Cool. She stuck her finger in there and was like, "Oh, this is cold. I'm not eating this." And everybody else was like, "Yeah, mine's kind of cold too." So they was like, "Oh, take it all back." I'm like, "Oh, fuck no. You're not taking my shit back, whether it's cold or hot." Nah. I'm
Uh-uh.
like, your attitude. I'm not getting the special of the day because of your attitude. So I'm like, I'm keeping my shit. And so the girl, I even tipped the girl like $20. And she was like, "Why you tip her?" And I'm like, so it's her fault that the chef makes the food like that? Well, she has to wait it up there. She should just. You have to tell them that. And I'm like, just spiffy attitude, man, for no reason. I'm like, it's already hard enough they got to deal with unruly customers. And then you come in with your mess, too. You got to deal with the racism. Hell, you got to serve. You got a person that might be racist as hell to you. "Hey, black girl. Hey, thing." You got to sit there and put on a smiling face. "Yes, sir. Okay. Excuse me, sir. My name is this." And, try to be cordial about it without getting to it with attitude because you want to keep your job. Then you have persons up there dealing with, "Hey, man, I don't like this shit. Take it back. Hey, don't charge me for it neither."
And they already
You
took
know,
like 8 bites out of it. Don't charge.
yeah. I mean, at least be a little cordial. That's like the biggest thing when it comes to customer service, man. A lot of people in customer service, they already deal with a lot of shit. Then they end up taking shit after us. Then the first thing we always say is, "Ah, man, we don't have no customer service." But the point of it is, if you're coming at me like this, and you want to provide the most excellent customer service, but you're treating me like I'm beneath you, come on now.
Yeah, that's not fair to the people serving you. Mistakes do happen, and you get more flies with honey than vinegar. Like,
Yeah.
nah, what's up, Iori? Woo! I'm like, I don't want to send my food back. So it's like you're arguing with people who handle your food, and next thing you know, you're getting the kung flu in your fucking food, and you're like, don't like. I had one date, and I was like, please don't send this shit back. I will take my lighter out and light it up my damn self. Don't send it back, especially with her attitude. Hell no. And what makes it funny, what makes it truly funny, is that these These chicks you try to speak to and let them know, like, hey, you get a lot out of just being nice. Well, I don't need to be nice. They fucked up. Oh, you ever notice how the ones who are just mean as shit always have the most baritone voices at that? It's not cute. It's
Yeah.
the same. It's the same difference as like you had a homeboy who's never been anywhere, and you try to go to a formal event, and this motherfucker come up there with a button-up shirt with a flannel and some khakis and some boots. Like who raised you, kid? Who raised you?
That's common. It's common attire. Damn,
Oh man. Sorry about that. I got kicked off. But the same thing goes for the dudes. Like, always want to start some shit. Always gotta be on pins and needles. Always want to fight. Yo, why they staring at me like that? Why they smile? Because that's the waiter. They're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be like contentious to people. And it's a really easy fix. I think it goes back into etiquette. In my humble opinion, you gotta have a little bit of etiquette because even if bad things happen, at least you know how to talk your way out of it or improve your situation, depending on depending on what's going on. But as soon as you come with a nasty attitude, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get a lot of nastiness right back at you. You're not gonna get the best out of a person. Put the link in the chat for whoever's not there. Hey, Chaos, you there? Hey, a well-watered lily. Come on up if you'd like to. I'm just like, not gonna lie to you, everybody. I was scratching my head about this whole chick's attitude. Like, the whole time looking at her like, who pissed in your cornflakes? I'll say I'm sorry, and I didn't do shit to you. No. And I'm like, she wasn't a bad looking chick. That was the funny thing. She was actually pretty easy on the eyes. But her attitude and her just wanting to be straight up contentious. Uh, Chaos, you there? Can't hear you, man. If you're trying to speak. But it's one of those things.
You had to repeat yourself, Charles. I just stepped out for a little bit.
I'm saying if you were there, I didn't know you were there or not.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not sure who else on the panel because I cannot see through the picture to say. Streamers got to edit this because I don't know how you put this up front, but it should like back and forth graphics wise.
It should be in the background for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, because with Zoom, there's a certain thing that you could do that, and you'll still see some people here and there, like a split, organized properly. But anyway, move on. Just keep talking.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because yesterday when we went out, like I don't know if you heard the whole story, The chick was actually a beautiful chick, but her attitude was just
Because they feel entitled, don't it, bro? Why you think
yeah.
they have and mind you, and keep it real, Charles, was this chick higher than an 8?
She could have been a 6.
Yeah, then
She wasn't. She
that's
was
good. She'll lose
cute.
points. She's gonna lose points.
She
If
was
she's not
cute.
like a bad, I'm not talking about you, because you get better chicks like, but it has to match her attitude. You get me? Because
Yeah.
if you like less than an 8, you as a woman, you come forward to be attitude to any man. Period. 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 You better come with some goddamn set, with some etiquette, with some fucking respect, and smile. Because a lot of sisters, bro, do not like to smile.
I'm still wondering about that, man. Like, are we smiling today? Like,
Ain't mugging ain't cute. Ain't mugging is not cute, man.
No, man. Especially if you're not like a certain age, if you're a woman that's especially if you're in your 20s, you should not be mean mugging. I don't understand that shit. But anyway, I'm listening, bro.
I'm just like, what makes you mean mug? Like your environment cannot be that damn hard that you're an attractive female and you got a mean mug. Damn. Like motherfuckers got the face of Doctor Doom's face mask. Like god damn. Like sweetheart, is it that hard? Why are you talking to me? A bunch of Ben Grimm's in your life or something. Mm, Jesus Christ. Next time I see a chick who mean mugs, I'm gonna ask her if it's clobbering time or something, man. You don't understand. It's hard out here. I see. Tell you one thing. A lot of people miss out. A lot of people miss out on shit, man. You can have a guy who could be your husband right there, and you just being so contemptuous and so antagonistic towards him, you just blew him off. I'm scared for a lot of ladies in that notion. And these are well-meaning guys. I'm not trying to say that every guy you have to be nice to, but I mean, at least be cordial. At least try to be cordial. That should not be hard. Well, these guys are trying to talk to me. Would you prefer no guy talk to you? I'm confused. I mean, I want a lady to let me know. I thought guys like to talk to women who they find attractive. That's what I thought. But yet, you know, there's some of us in this world who do not understand that logic. Very unfortunately. Bring the Saints. Savage, what's up? I'm just like, what happened to the days you could go out and just be like, man, that is a beautiful woman there. Like nowadays, it's like she looks like she's about to like Tyson my ass or something. I tell you, a lot of ladies are gonna lose out. Just being cordial, you know. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, cool. You know, no harm, no foul, no rhyme, no reason. Chill, chill. Hey, So I'm just wondering about that. Like, for the guys and girls, you ever met somebody who was just so mean spirited, you just had to leave them alone with how they stood? You're just like, damn, that ain't even worth it anymore. Yeesh. Platinum, what's up? Hey, Platinum.
Oh yeah, hey, how you doing? What's up with you, bro? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, did you ever get them sticks?
Not yet. They should be coming any day now.
Oh, they should have been there Friday.
Oh man, I need probably. Let me go check because I know the mail should be in today, so it might be here today.
I don't see how. I put the address that you gave me on there. Now, I'm not going to I'm not going to put my address on there, so I had to use a different address. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I don't know if they ain't gonna come back to me. That's what I'm saying. I sent them. I actually got the control number and all that. I got the receipt. So
Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna have to check on that shit.
priority mail. I think I sent them out Tuesday. They said they'd be there Thursday and Friday. Should have been there Friday. I don't know if you checked your mail, but it should be waiting.
Yeah.
It should be waiting.
We'll definitely appreciate it. So, what do you think about the attitude? Like, are there some men and women who lose out on shit because of their attitude alone?
Yeah, but um, it just depends on your intentions, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women. I've had experience with women who are extremely rude, roll their eyes when you speak to them or you try to talk to them. They roll their eyes like, "What's wrong with you? You crazy?" But those same women get upset when you don't give them any more attention. When you leave them alone, they get mad.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know how to take attention from a man and give it back. It's like they have to pretend that they're resisting, and I've noticed that quite a bit. And I guess you just have to be able to, chop through the resistance. You know what I mean? You have to just stand up, and just stay on what you're doing. Focus. Be like, I don't know why you so mean. Why you looking? I ain't mean. I just don't have no time. I don't have no time for people getting my face all the time. I mean, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like getting it, but you got to go through all of that little dance.
It's funny because once you do all that shit, you're like, whatever. Whatever. Man, you could be by your damn self all this shit, later.
Yeah, you don't find that with white women. With black women, the black women want a full investment. In trying to just being, nice and over time they change, but it's like early on they're just they're very rude. And if you don't know how to receive it, then you're right. It can catch a man off guard.
But then they'll get mad. They will get mad and say that y'all going to the white women or Hispanic women. I mean, for men, women are women. That's the general rule.
Mm-hmm.
If you treat us nice, we're gonna be around. If you treat us like shit, it's gonna be like fuck you.
It's a for men now, modern society, it's almost like a bipolar situation where it's a constant. It's almost like having uh, um a wild what do they say, hyena. It's like having a pet hyena, and you don't know how you have to gauge the approach on the mood of the hyena. Because it's never your friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of women, you have to deal with them on that terms that I don't know her mood. So based on her mood, that's how I'm going to interact with her.
And that's a goddamn shame. That has to be a goddamn shame.
Well, that's how you got to deal with them, man.
And that's the goddamn shame of it all, man. Right down to the point where you just like, you know what? You can pinch his motherfuckers. And you try your best not to call him that, believe it or not. But I had to call this one chick a curmudgeon. I'm like, shorty, you're a fucking curmudgeon, man. Why am I curmudgeon? You're surly. Oh, why am I gonna be surly? I gotta do this. Hey, you are. You're just surly, that motherfucker, man. There's no real reason that man would engage you. There's not.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that this is probably where there's a departure with me. I think that intelligent men, because a lot of men in these spaces are very intelligent. And I'm shocked that men who can take a computer apart and put it back together have issues with knowing how to deal with these women, because it's just a question of sitting down, gathering yourself, and understanding it's a psychological play when you deal with them, because they're not going to react the way you expect. And if you know that, you can stay on your toes, and then it becomes a chess game. It's just a chess game. And if you know that you're the better player, you're going to win the battle of chess.
Uh-huh. And this is the reason why I said, look, when I hear a lot of these guys complain about women, are their gripes valid? They're valid gripes. But at the same time, you got to make sure your shit's together. You can't go into the situation to say, I want to be the king, and you acting like a papa. I'm not saying go take some abuse. No. I'll never tell you to go into an abusive relationship. I will tell you to be smart. And I will tell you, you need to understand and find what you are about so you can find a woman that meshes well with it.
Mm-hmm. But
Go ahead.
No, the interplay to me, the interplay between male and female, especially black men, it is a different dynamic when you deal with white women, but it also depends on the type of white woman.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you're dealing with white women, white collar, white females, white collar, and to some degree some blue collar, but not the thoughts, not the white thoughts who want to be like black women, not them, because then with colored hair and stuff like that, then it goes back and goes completely the other way. But a white collar white woman is more predictable in her exchanges and in her moods. So there's some balance for the man, in the sense that if they had a wonderful time last night, when he sees her on Monday or whatever, she won't have any issues with him.
Mm-hmm. And plus the view of the way they view men is like totally different. They're not going to look at men as absurd. We're in the black community. We're the enemy, or we're the tool, or you got to come take care of it, so you got to fix it. Like, you really don't have to do all that. Just love and respect your man. Oh, you ask it for too much, and you're like, God damn, really? God damn.
I hate to say that though, but when there's a lot of resistance though, that's possible that you probably just want to move forward, just move on, because when they want a man, we're talking specifically black women, when they want a man, there's just not that much resistance. I mean, it's some early on, But once they've defined or shown you that they want you, you know, I broke this one girl's. She was real cold to me, thick joint. I broke her resistance by simply saying, I saw you on Instagram. You graduated, right? She didn't graduate college. She graduated a couple of classes, right?
Mhm.
And she was there with her family, and she was on her IG. And I knew that the type of bitches that she hung around in the environment, they're not supportive. So I know they're not going to support her on shit like that. You know, them bitches want to get high and twerk and do dumb shit. So I went up to her and I said, "Hey, congratulations!" And it just blew her out the water. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw you. I saw your IG post. Yeah, I didn't know you were in school. She said, "Yeah, yeah, I'm in school." Pulled her off to the side. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I want to have my own business, and I'm doing this and that. I'm doing this and that. And from that day forth, she was the nicest, sweetest person I was around whenever I was in that crowd.
Mm. And it takes like so much to get through to that individual. Like it's not even a wall. It's like reinforced concrete, man. It's don't talk to me. I didn't say anything to you. I was talking to the waitress. Oh, I thought you were trying to talk to me. No, 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 no.
Well, you're right, but it just depends on the type. Like I said, once it just depends on the type. That's why, in many cases, man, it's just best to deal with women who are like college educated, or in that capacity, or religious. If you want, to have like a normal inner reaction, when they're just regular blue collar Walmart workers, store clerks, you're gonna have issues with them. You gotta be cut from that. You gotta be ready to go to war with them because they fight a lot.
Oh yeah. Now give a shit. They most certainly do not give a shit. They'll tell you real quick. What the fuck you do for me? You know, like God damn.
Well,
Really,
you could get your trick game on. Just cut to the chase.
cut the middleman, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm gonna say something else too. Guys discount it, but in my experience, and I'm not. See, this is where I get unfairly accused of things. But in my experience, women who have come out of a prison situation, for whatever reason, who knows? Maybe she was justified, and I don't know. Maybe she stabbed her baby. I don't know. Who knows? Women who come out of that situation, or women who are about to go into that, to me, are very malleable. They're very all of that stuff. Maybe it's the humbling. When they get humbled like that, they're very, very supportive and
Oh,
and and, and malleable for men. I mean, like it's like making biscuits.
oh yeah. You
Now,
know, that's what my older sister one time said. She says a woman will tell you the truth, the absolute truth, when she's broken.
yeah, okay.
When they're broken, they will tell you the absolute truth, man. I was like, well, I'll be damned. The true shit, though. So, well, I can't lie to you when she's broken, man.
Well, that's the problem. Some of them have to be broken, and actually, like I say, just I know how to deal with them, man. And social media. A lot of these women are jacked way up too high, but there is a group of women who compete, and the social media breaks them because they realize they're not as popular as they think they are.
And that's pretty much what it is. It's like, where do you where do you put yourself in this habit? Well, it's not bad. I'm not doing too bad. I can do bad by myself and all this other shit. And you're like, you've been doing bad. Why are you proud of this shit? Like, you can't put yourself in a predicament that's chaotic, then expect, some type of blessing. It's almost like counterproductive. Like, I deserve this. Why do you deserve it? Because. Because what? Because I just do. No, it doesn't work that way, sister. Well,
Well, I don't know if you've been to these clubs or whatever. They call them bottle girls or whatever. These waitresses or whatever. And you talk to them, and a lot of them got maybe a baby. They've had a bad relationship, and but that doesn't change them. They actually have the same attitude that they're the shit. Are you working out?
oh no.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of background noise.
It's probably the damn fan and shit.
Oh.
But go ahead, finish what you're saying. Hey, Edward,
Nah.
if you want to, just come on up if you want to, Edward. But
Nah,
finish what you're saying.
All right.
No,
so
it does. What's up with you, bro?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it doesn't change them. That's the thing. That's like you would think that they would be humble or they would be happy for a decent. You don't have to be successful. Say a mechanic or a guy who works for UPS or whatever to give them attention. But no, they want they want Young Jeezy. They want the rapper who's coming to the club. They actually think that he's going to be serious with them, and it's like you get fucked on the bus, dropped off at the nearest rest stop, and and then you walk. Yeah, it's like you expect it different, and they do.
And it's funny because when you have that, you're putting dreams into an explosive. Like, it's situational madness. You're trying to get gold out of a dumpster. That's the equivalent of it is, and you're like, why do you put yourself in this fucking environment? And then you have to realize a lot of female nature. That's why you can't even get upset. Your mind's so chaotic. You need drama for something to talk about, just to speak on. If you don't have something that you need to constantly take care of, like a child, like a project, you're gonna get bored, and you need all this chaotic shit in your life. You're like, for God's sake, what the hell's wrong with you? Oh, it's not wrong with me. It's not wrong with you. No, 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 no. That's the part we talk about, the accountability. Is that you should be accountable enough to know that something's not right. If you're getting, oh,
Facebook's very funny. Finish your thought, Charles. I'm gonna tell you something. I did post on a special group. Go ahead, finish your thought.
oh, go ahead, I'm finished.
Are you finished? Yeah, I swear the dude's wild, and I'm not sure if Platt want to push back on this. One dude wrote this, said, and it's go by name Mr. Hans, in one of the special groups. I won't say the group. And there's an avatar picture showing, girl, do you think you could suck a cock without knowing who's on the other side? And I'm looking at this shit got like almost 700 comments. Some of these females said no, and one dude said, y'all lying. But the biggest point of this is a lot of chicks are freaks. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta tell you what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Just like how some dudes worry about or concerned about the body count of a lot of these chicks. it sounds good, but who really is checking for that shit? For real, man. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know if anybody want to push back on that shit.
I'm a
Okay.
push back on it. You can't tell me what cock to suck. Yeah, I know that I have more balls bounced on me on my face than a circus seal, but you can't judge me for that. You can't judge me. Oh my god. Oh my god again, man. Ah,
Shit, I tell you, man. If I
yeah.
could share y'all my page, it'd be funny as fuck right now, man. And I don't know if I can read all these comments, but just about a few. Some of them said no, but I said stop lying, chicks. We're keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Platinum gone. All right, take care, Platinum.
Nah,
Who's
man. I
up?
mean, like body
Oh,
count. No, go what you say?
no, go ahead, Platinum.
Oh,
Let me get in the chat room with y'all.
body count. I really don't. I'm really not concerned with a woman's history for real. Like, I mean, I want a disease free, but it depends on how much I want to deal with her. But nah, I don't really like. She's done porn or she was a neighborhood hoe. I mean, I wouldn't want that in my life, but that's not a big deal. As long as she's disease free and ready to be a good woman and a good wife and a good mother, if it leads to those things.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Like, I'll say it. Give me the hoe. I'll take the hoe. You got about 8 kids? Shit, your pussy burning like fucking Johnny Storm of the Fantastic Four. I'll take it, without.
Flame
I
on!
mean, somebody sticks a dick in your vagina that it feels like Wolverine's claws. Well, I'll take it. Come on, girl. Come on, I'll take it.
Hey yo, but Charles, when you tread in, be with caution. Cause the minute you stick in it, you're saying, flame on!
Motherfucker feel like after your session with her, you take a morning piss, it feel like hydrochloric acid coming off that mother.
Hell yeah, I feel like acid, oh shit. But no, real talk. One dude on the song said it best. He said, you sure you're not a real player or a man that fuck a lot of women until you get one of them STDs. When you wake up one day, you just also felt that shit in your dick. I said, fuck, this is the one that got me.
Oh yeah, better be careful. She looks pretty, but she's burning biggie, boy.
And then you go look. Hey, yo, listen. After you lay down some real hard cock in her, you wake up the next day and she looks dead in your eyes. Say, "You feel a burn, baby?" And I say, "What? You're going to?"
Yeah, I got you, man. But the issue when they have children is it depends on how accommodating you are. You might be a bachelor, you might be a guy who's not you're not sharing a home or whatever space with a woman, and you find someone who has children. It's one thing for her to move in or you to move in to her place. It's a whole different thing when you got 3 or 4 kids in that home. It's a completely different situation. And and some dudes be like, "Fuck the kids" and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck. But even with that, that's just different, man. Because you have to deal with those kids in addition to her, and then you got to deal with the father of those kids. So that's what I'm saying. It sort of changes things.
I mean, it does. It does.
Well, you might not be that willing to do it. That's what I'm saying. So you might be like, "Nah, I don't want to do it," because I mean, like you could fuck on her, but as far as like actually trying to do something serious, that's what I'm saying. But then you're gonna be called an asshole because you're fucking on her and you're not serious about her kids. When I say serious, I'm talking about meeting them. I'm talking about going to his football games or supporting them. That's what I'm saying. Because they're gonna pick up on that Okay, who's this guy? You know, who's this guy? I seen him over. It's just friend. Like, damn, he don't like. Nah, he don't even talk to us. Like, nah, he don't. So that's what I'm saying. So it just changes things, man. And I guess that is a part of growing up. Or the evolution of a man. You're not supposed to be a boy. For years and shit like that. And 'cause at some point, as a man, you do have to accept those responsibilities if you have them, or you deal with women who have them.
And that's some real shit because a lot of guys, well, you got to think in the black community, you're raised to be a stepfather, but the craziest part about it is like, as long as you can say, I have some type of, authority in my house, meaning, am I going to get bitched at when I'm yelling at your damn kid from doing something they shouldn't be doing? Well, number one, they should be well mannered anyway. Let's just get that shit out the way.
Yeah, yeah. But you also got to deal with maybe a stepdad who he could be an asshole from either level. He could be you know a guy who's probably making 90 grand who's an asshole, or he could be some dude that's right off the streets who's an asshole. And it could be jealousy that you're there and he's not. So you
Yeah,
have to learn how to deal with that.
yeah. For a lot of dudes, that's hard. Like,
And I hate to, well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it's another aspect to it too. I'm not gonna go
oh yeah, you
there.
gotta worry about if homeboy's still a subscriber to the Pussy Network.
Yeah, yeah. So you're tested, man. You're tested. So like I said, man, they roll their eyes, they look crazy, and then when you don't say anything to them anymore, you're going about your way, then they get an attitude towards you like you did something wrong.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's the truth. That's the murderous truth about that one. Shoot. All right, fellas, I'm about to shut this down real quick. We're gonna be back late night tonight. I promise. I know I said that before. And we're gonna continue the discussion a little bit and also some other stuff. So I'm gonna hit y'all guys up.
All right.
Gotta give everybody a little bit of walking music. Let me see. Yeah. This ain't the request line, so shit.